Hey, what's up guys? We're back and ready to attack with the best balloon freeze deck in Clash Royale. Mugi played this deck to earn over $200,000, crushing the best player in the world, Mohamed Light. And for the longest time, this balloon freeze deck was the best deck in the game. And balloon got a huge rework and a pretty big nerf, and then people kind of just forgot about the deck. Myself included. You guys are calling me out and being like, Jake, where are the balloon decks at? So I decided to take a look on ladder, and there are a couple people still playing this as high as top 50 in the world. So it's definitely not something to sleep on. If you play it correctly and you get to double or triple elixir, the Lumberjack balloon freeze push, especially when you've got such sturdy defenses with Bowler, Inferno Dragon, Electro Dragon, you're going to be able to take towers and no one can break through you. The problem is you have to get to double or triple elixir where this deck can really take off. Otherwise, if you just skilllessly spam like you were able to before with Lumberjack balloon freeze at the river and single elixir, there's a high chance you're just going to automatically lose the game then. It's crazy how quick this deck can take towers though in double elixir. When your opponent feels like they're safe and sound and they're at full HP, the balloon comes out to pound. When you rage up your units moving faster than ever and your opponent's units are rooted in place by the freeze, there's nothing they can do. If we take a look at top ladder right now, at 174 in the world, Edu is still running this deck. So if this deck can still dominate some of the best players in the world, there's no excuse to not play it if you like the deck. And looking at his season highest trophies, he actually played this at top 50 in the world. Let's go jump straight to some games with the best balloon deck in Clash Royale and assert dominance. And a huge thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. All right, so jumping into the action. Hopefully we get absolutely no action until double or triple elixir.
Why did you ruin everything?
Right as I say that, the dude goes in for a miner and just destroys all confidence that I would get there to safety. That isn't what it is. It is not how we want to be. And hopefully we can find our way in our happy place. So maybe I can go for a Barbarian because the Barbarian barrel is going to get raged up. He's going to be one angry Barbarian, making sure that his display is in single elixir. He's supposed to have an encore and double, bro. Why you gotta do that to him? Why you gotta make him come out so prematurely? All right, we can go for a tornado here. I think I can activate King Tower. And yes, sir. The bowler did not disrupt it in time. I was like, if that bowler disrupts the Royale Ghost and wakes him up from his sleep before he slaps the King Tower, I'm gonna be super sad. Okay, so I think I know what this deck is. It's gonna be wall breakers, probably. Usually when we see Princess and Miner, that's what I'm used to playing against when we see recruits and elite barbarians. It's the pedal deck. I've seen the top player run this with elite barbarians and wall breakers. Yeah, it is. So very common deck at top ladder. It's a fun deck to play against because you never necessarily know what's going to happen. There's going to be bridge spam around the corner and they're just going to whip it out at a moment's notice. Wow, we were able to slap the Royale Ghost with Lumberjack on his side of the map. Lumberjack is a really underrated card in my opinion. I think it definitely does deserve some more love. I was considering tornadoing that into the bowler shot, but then I realized like might need that against the miner and the wall breakers and some other bridge spam. If he goes for recruits at the river and predicts this Inferno Dragon, just hats off to him because I wouldn't have done that, but that was a possibility for him. Magic Archer into the Inferno Dragon. That's not going to be a good play for him. It's going to be a lot of damage down on that. And I'm going to go for an Electro Dragon in the side that he's already damaged down in case he wants to get in any tricky and sticky situations, starting to spam me there. Usually in this type of matchup against recruits, if you can get to the late game and just stack bowlers, you're going to win the game. So that's what we're vibing with right now. I've got Lumberjack in the side where he has less recruits, so I can feel pretty confident there. And then I can go in for the bowler with the Barbarian. Oh my gosh. Watch this bowler value, guys. Or maybe don't. If it's, you know, too hard for you guys to watch and you're playing on the other side and you're like, yo, I play his deck. Yeah, just look away and pretend like that never happened, all right? I'm able to get a free freeze and then eat some damage from the Royale Ghost because it's not going to matter that much. Yo, I can go in for tornado here too. Pull that back. Let's get it. That is ridiculous. That's what I'm talking about. Because the Electro Dragon should be able to pop off. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Electro Dragon, I said you were going to pop off out here. You did not hit everything that we needed to, but I guess it doesn't matter. With 20 seconds remaining, we will walk away with a rather dominant W. Give him the peace out, and we'll rip his towers to pieces. So that was a super fun win. Let's bounce on next one. Hopefully this game, we can actually get to double elixir without our opponent cycling cards at the start. What you gonna do, my dude? Gonna let me chill, relax, and vibe? And then we can strive for greatness and double? That's what's up. No. Oh, you literally had to ruin it, bro. We had nice things going on. We had great things in life. And you just said, no, not today. All right, so I guess if we're going to be playing against a Barbarian and a Royale Ghost deck, there's two things. Bridge spam, or it's going to be 3 Musketeers. I'm really hoping it's not 3 Musketeers, because if you look at my deck, what do I have for the Elixir Collector? Absolutely nothing. So that would be pretty traumatic experience for me. It is winnable, and hopefully I don't have to show you guys how to win it because it's one of the toughest matchups in the game. Wow, Magic Archer, let's go. Oh my gosh, right when I say that. We got the Magic Archer bowler, and then he magically goes in for 3 Musketeers at the worst moment ever. Oh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough time, my dudes. So what I'm planning on doing is going for Electro Dragon here, and then having a chain on, and then maybe just, you know, taking a lot of damage, but it is what it is. There's not much you can do here besides soaking up damage on one side and just being like, okay, maybe I could have ignored an entire Musketeer if you hadn't dropped an Ice Golem with it, but I had to sacrifice the Electro Dragon there. There is an alternative play. If you go in for an Electro Dragon here and then just Barbarill on the lane of the 2, it's really, really good, but you can't necessarily always do that because chance to drop a Bandit, Elite Barbarians, or something with it, and you're just kind of screwed. So if you're having to cycle a Dragon, never cycle it in the lane of the 2 Musketeers because it gets damage down so much faster. In the lane of the 1, at least can put up some semblance of a fight. But when the 3 Musketeers out of cycle, that is where the balloon comes out to play, and that's where you have the party on the tower. I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen here today, but that's what I'm hoping for. I'm going to Barbarill here, and then, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go in for the Dragon and break my own rules, simply because I need to go in for a Lumberjack here as well to defend, and I think the Dragon will give us some pretty good counter push afterwards. So, you know what? I'm going to break my own rules simply because I'm cycling more stuff with it. Most of the time, you will not do this, by the way. I've got Freeze, so I'm feeling very comfortable. Oh my gosh, that's an Elixir Collector. If you guys didn't know, Elixir Collector does counter Balloon right now by itself, so you need to go in for a freeze as bad as that may seem. That's literally the only way that I can get the damage on the tower. If I hadn't frozen that, Elixir Collector is so good right now that it counters Balloon for a decent trade. Like, it seems stupid to say that, but that is literally just how the game works right now. So I think I can go in for an Electro Dragon in the right side, and then maybe get the bowler. No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to play safe rather than sorry. I'll show you guys how to win the matchup against 3 Musketeers. Against Elixir Collector, 3 Musketeers, no less. All right, we'll go for the Barbarill here on top of the 2. And I think that the other lane isn't going to be something that I have to worry about. I just want to worry about the other lane, you know? I don't want to worry, but if I have to worry, I'll worry about that side, all right?
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
So when you go for a Inferno Dragon Balloon, I just want to be able to push the balloon a little bit faster, and I'm going to freeze as quickly as I can just to let the Inferno Dragon potentially lock onto the tower. Oh my gosh, he went for a heal spare because he couldn't let the Inferno Dragon lock on. But in that desperate attempt, he wasn't able to afford the Collector. GG, well played, and peace out. Pleasure asserting dominance. Despite having freeze against 3 Musketeers Elixir Collector, you can still pull out that dominant W simply because Barbarill, Bowler, Tornado, freeze on defense is just that broken. All right, I'm finally feeling it. This will be the time that we can actually dine a double Elixir. Well, he just dropped a Dark Goblin and instantaneously proved me wrong. That's not how it's supposed to go down, Clash Royale, you know? I thought we were here. I thought we were on the same page. I thought, you know, we were comrades. But I just don't feel it anymore. I'm not feeling the love. Okay, so Mighty Miner is going to get disrupted by the Barbarian Barrel. It's not going to be able to break through and do any damage to me. Yeah, that's another broken thing about champions. You can go in for a champion after going in for the mirrored ability and then going in for another mirrored card. So you drop a Goblin Barrel, then you drop a Golden Knight, and then you can drop another Goblin Barrel because you can't mirror a champion, so it has to let you mirror something, so you mirror up the Goblin Barrel. But in this case, he mirrored up 2 Dark Goblins and then had a level 16 Dark Goblin up in my face. I really don't think that's a very fair concept in Clash Royale, but I don't see any other way of them like making it different, right? Please, Bowler, lock onto the Princess. I guess I should have dropped you a little bit more in harm's way, up close and personal in the Skeleton Army, but I just want to make sure that you were safe and sound, my dude. Oh, please, 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 walk up into the Bowler Ball. Oh, sometimes that happens and it's hilarious. It just didn't work out in my favor. This doesn't look good. It's slightly off to the right-hand side, and I'm really good with deducing where I need to put my Barbarian Barrels to counter the Goblin Barrel, but that is not a vibe. It's going to be a lot of damage with that Dark Goblin. This is a pretty bad matchup, if I had to be honest with y'all. If we're playing against someone that has Dark Goblin Mirror and he can level up at level 16 and then, you know, consistently going for Goblin Barrels when we don't want to see it, it's going to be a tricky and sticky situation. I should have also tornadoed that here, but when I was talking, I forgot if I activated King Tower or not. So, you know, I'm a little bit of a potato half the time when I commentate, but we live and we learn. We're just trying to make it a more tough experience for us, guys, for the content, you know? That's what's up, obviously. I'm just going to go for a Bowler here, and we'll see what else we can do. I think that he's just going to go for another Dark Goblin plus Mighty Miner. So he goes Mighty Miner on us. I want to go for the Electro Dragon and make a prediction. Yeah, there's the Mighty Miner. I guess I can freeze here since I want to keep the Bowler alive a little bit longer. I think that's going to be directly on the tower this time, and I might want to go in for a Tornado depending on what happens. So this time I'm a Tornado right to the middle. Oh my gosh, that was so well played. Yeah, if you drop it off to the left-hand side, you can expect most people to try tornado it this way. But now, from the future, I'll be tornadoing it backward. So a very good goblin barrel on his end. So credit where credit is due there. Gotta give credit to opponents, even if they've got matchup advantage. It's one of those things. If they play well, they deserve it, you know? I think with the skeleton army not being something that I have to worry about since I've activated King Tower, I can go in. See how well this works out in my favor. I do have freeze for the Dark Goblin, so that will definitely be a vibe. All right, I'm going to freeze early just because I want to be able to at least get one hit on the tower. He's going to mirror Fireball, and we get the connection. Let's freaking go, guys. He is one sad sir. I'm feeling sinister out here. I'm going to go for the bowler in the back and try to build up a big push. That's generally how you play this deck in double or triple elixir in the late game. This is how you want to play it. I don't want to go for a Barb Barrel because it doesn't even kill a mirrored up Goblin Barrel, by the way. So that's what the main reason why this matchup is so utter trash for me. Because, you know, the Barb Barrel does not kill level 16 at all. So I'm going to tornado on top of the Dark Goblin to try to kill it. Oh, yeah, definitely going to tornado on that. Oh, my gosh, thank you.
Double kill.
I wonder if the Inferno Dragon kills it on the other side. That was pretty close. All right, so I can freeze depending on how this works. I don't know if this is the right play. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to freeze on the Dark Goblin. I think that's better. The bowler should lock on a tower for at least one hit. It doesn't die? What? Okay, I feel like my entire life was a lie, and I've been lied to my entire life. This is ridiculous. All right, I'm going to go for one of these. I'm going to try to get that off to the right-hand side. It wasn't off to the right-hand side. I was just a fool. I'm going to Skeleton Army Tornado. Oh, my gosh, he didn't Skeleton Army. Oh, yeah, he did. Okay. Just a year later. Oh, is the bowler going to hit the tower? Guess not. Okay, I can still lose this game, unfortunately. Not a huge fan of how this is going because I don't have any answer to this, and he's going to Fireball. And he's going to go for another. Oh, did I make a prediction? Oh, my gosh, it wasn't enough, though. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I got to go in for a freeze. I got to go for the tornado, I think. Oh, my gosh. No, the tornado was on the tower. Oh, highway robbery. So sometimes you lose games. This is just an incredibly bad matchup. And you can't win them all. We'll bounce on the next one. So jumping into this one, we're going to see what's happening. You never really want to make the first play with this deck, so we'll just casually wait until double elixir and accept an amazing fate. No, it's going to be Logbait again. Okay. All right. We got to get the redemption arc. We lost against Logbait once.
Pick up your weapons and fight.
Why you bullying me?
Wait, what? This is Elite Barbarians. This is not a Logbait deck. Why do you have Dark Goblin and Elite Barbarians in the same deck? What are you doing? What is this sorcery? Okay, so the good thing is Elite Barbarians are incredibly easy to deal with when you have Bowler. The bad thing is they're not so hot if their opponent is going to be able to go in for some crazy shenanigans and outcycle your Bowler. The other thing that he was thinking he could do, he thought he could activate King Tower. I'm just like, dude, why are you doing that to me? I'm just going to tornado that back. You know, I'm going to, first off, screw up your princess. Second off, get a lot of damage on the tower. So I felt pretty good about that. Oh, free freeze, free freeze.
I am under the water. Please help me.
Psych!
Not again. Not again. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Mirrored up Goblin Barrels on my tower when I can't counter it with my Barb Barrel. Yo, Clash Royale's out here. It has a wanted poster on my face, and it's like, I got every goblin in store for you, Jake. Seriously, Mirrored Up Goblin Barrel is the only deck that you don't want to face with this deck. Simply because you cannot kill their Goblin Barrels. No matter how good you are, no matter how hard you try, you are going to have an amazingly horrible time against Logbait that has Mirror. Wait, the Barb Barrel is going to get a hit. Okay, all right, we take those. I'm going to finish off the Princess, and you're going to go for a Skeleton Army, and then I have Freeze, and I have Tornado, so... Do I do it? I think I do. I think I do. I think I do. We activated King Tower, but at the same time, was it worth it? I don't know, guys. I feel like it wasn't. At least he doesn't have rockets, so I can conveniently go in for my boulder in the back and then go in for a Barbarian Barrel on top of the Dark Goblin. I don't think this is that bad. I just don't want to take a hit from the Dark Goblin straight to the face. And we'll vibe with what we got. So, oh my gosh. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh, I got to tornado this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. No, Clash Royale. I just got mirrored up Elite Barbarians at the river. There's no way I'm defending that, guys. What are these matchups today? Oh, no. So, honestly, I think this deck is awesome. Do I think that these matchups have been good? No, I think they've been terrible. Is there any way for me to win this? Like, he would have to massively mess up. I can maybe go in for a tornado and then a freeze. I gotta like freeze the princess and hope he doesn't fireball mirror. Hyperventilating. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? The comebacks, baby. Let's freaking go. So deserved. Clash Royale has that horrible way of if you lose against one deck, it's going to match you against it again for a second or third time in a row. You're just going to be like, please let me just escape with my sanity. I can beat Three Musketeers, and I beat that earlier, but Mirror Logbait, that will always be a struggle, and it will be on our opponent's side to make them mess up. If they don't, they're going to win the game. There's nothing you can do in that matchup if they just mirror up their Goblin Barrels. Because your Barb Barrel can never kill the level 16 Goblin Barrel, you're always going to take damage. You can go for a bowler in the back on top of the Goblin Barrel, but then they just Elite Barbarians you on the other side because this guy also had Elite Barbarians too. Hey, the dude actually let me get to double elixir. So you know what? I'm here for it. This is one of the best possible situations. You know, if we end the day in a good way, I can't complain. So I'm going to go for an Electric Dragon in the back on the exact same side as the Skeleton King, and I am here for it. I know that for the most part, people are not expecting an Inferno Dragon to go on top of the Skeleton King like that, so he can't necessarily click the ability as fast as he would want. If you want to go in for the ability anyway, you're still going to lose all your stuff, so I don't think that was a good ability. You had the ability to not make that play, but you did it anyway. All right, so we can freeze or we can Electric Dragon. It's definitely going to be better for me to go for an Electric Dragon. Why would I not reset the Inferno Dragon and get counter push with the bowler if I can? Like, that's totally going to be a vibe every day of the week. You guys already know. Maybe I can go in for a balloon on the other side. Now, he's going to have Zappies back in cycle, so I'm not going to overcommit. You guys already know the deal. You just never want to play too frivolously with your elixir. Playing against a graveyard player in the late game will not always be the best vibe ever, but still make it work. I don't think he's got any way of pulling this, so I'm going to play it like sudden death and just all in him. Is that how Clash Royale is meant to be played? Well, that's how we're playing today. I'm going to freeze, and I don't think he can pull off a defense. I just don't think it's possible. I think the balloon at least gives me one hit, and then we take this tower with the death damage and the tornado and then the freeze, and that should be it. GG, well played, and peace out. That's how most games should go. If you don't play against Mirror Logbait, or you play against someone with Three Musketeers, every single game, you wait, you get double elixir, you go in for a balloon freeze, and you take the tower. And then because it's double elixir, the game immediately ends and they have no time to counter push. Lumberjack balloon freeze when they don't have a building in cycle is the most broken card concept in the entire game. Like, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an awesome rest of your day.